Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, My So-Called Healthy Life. Okay, it's really interesting what today's meditation is about, and this is a little bit about the meditation, which I'm going to read, but it's also about my weight loss journey that I'm getting ready to start. And thank you so much for the support that I received on that video. I was actually really apprehensive to post it. I was like, they are going to be so tired of the up and down, up and down, up and down with this weight loss thing that I thought, I don't think anybody's going to take me seriously. And a lot of you guys were really, really supportive, and it's actually what I need right now, so it means the world to me. But before I get into that, kind of along that same vein, I want to read appropriately what today's meditation is in the Daily Book of Positive Quotations by Linda Picone. It's listed below if you have any interest in it. June 13th. Oh, it's June 13th, not July 13th, but I actually think this is a good meditation, and I don't think that I've read it before on here. Each friend this is like supposed to happen, I guess, like of the world God moment. Each friend represents a world in us, a world possibly not born until they arrive. Anais Nin. Our friends are not all the same, and hooray for that. One friend brings out our athletic side. We run or go to the gym together. Another sharpens our intellect with debate and discussion. Yet another is our favorite companion for going to the movies or out to dinner. Our friends are both like us and not like us, and it is the ways they are not like us that stimulates and awakens new possibilities in ourselves. I am lucky to have friends who help me be a more interesting and active person than I would be without them. And when I read a meditation this morning for June, not July, what? I just grabbed it and went out on the front porch. I don't know what happened. But anyway, I was like, this is so appropriate to the comments that I got and the support that I get from you guys on my vlog and on my So-Called Healthy Living channel. And, if I came on here and I had gotten a ton of comments where people were like, oh, here we go again, or you're never going to do it, or all that kind of stuff. Actually, I received a comment from somebody, on my vlog, actually, and it was right on July 6th or 5th, I think, because remember I said I was going to start my diet on July 5th? It was literally the next day, and I hadn't started it, and this person said, I knew you wouldn't start your diet, I just knew it, ha 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 ha, and she said this whole paragraph of things, and then at the end of it, she goes, I love you, and I was like, you are exactly like every person in my life that has doubted me, that has not believed in me, that has pointed out my insecurities, that has made me feel less about myself than I already feel. And that isn't really what I consider a friend. That's not somebody that I want in my life. And I've had a lot of friends in my life say things to me like that, and then wrap the end up with this pretty little bow that says, but I love you, but I'm just joking, I don't mean it like that, or whatever, and it still hurts. And in fact, sometimes it hurts more to think that somebody that cares about you so much would feel like it's okay to say something so hurtful to you. To send me a private message and say, I can tell you that you're really struggling. I kind of knew that you might have your difficulties with this. If you need somebody, I'm here for you. And now I'm going to get 30 messages like that because you guys are wonderful, or to say in the comment section, wow, I've been there. I know how tough it is. I knew it was going to be hard for you, or something like that. I'm here for you. I love you. I think in how we talk to people while they're going through their journey or they're going through their struggle says more about who we are than who they are, if that makes sense. And right now in my life, I need people around me that are going to be supportive, whether I screw up or whether I'm successful. And so do you. And you deserve that in your life. You deserve whatever journey you're going through, whether it's early sobriety or long-term sobriety, whether it's leaving a marriage or whether it's starting a marriage or a relationship, whether it's dealing with family issues, whether it's weight loss, whether it's fitness, quitting smoking, whatever your issue is in your life, you deserve to have compassionate support from the people around you. That does not mean that they enable you. That does not mean that they, don't set limits and boundaries around you, but that means that they can be compassionate and empathetic towards what you're going through. And I need people like that in my life. I just kind of shut people out immediately if they come down on me really hard. It's so painful and it hurts so much. And I have a long history in my life of people talking to me that way, that at 45 years old, I have very low tolerance for it. And if you're a lot younger than me or a lot older than me even, and you're not there yet, get there quick. Have low tolerance for it. Nobody deserves to be spoken to that way in their life. And I'm not calling out this commenter. I mean, maybe it seems that way, but I don't think their intention was to be cruel. I think their intention was just to make a comment and make an observation. But, I remember when I was working back in treatment, and I had gained about 25 pounds, and all my life I have gone up and down, up and down, up and down. And I was talking to this woman, and she said to me, she goes, you put on about 10 pounds and you looked really good. She goes, but now you're way overboard. She goes, this doesn't look good. She's like, it's not pretty. And I was just like, literally, was in such a wonderful mood that day, and I literally went from like a 9 to like a 2, like instantly. And I went back to my supervisor and I said, do you know what this person just said to me? And I told her what she said, and she goes, why do people think it's okay to talk to you that way? Like, not just me, but like in general, like, why do people think it's okay to get to a point where you can talk to somebody like that? It's not okay. But we're the ones that have to set the boundary and say, I'm not okay with you talking to me that way, and I won't have it anymore. So that being said, I want to thank you guys all for your constructive, support and your comments. My mama taught me if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. You don't have to say anything, You can just put a little blue heart or nothing at all and think to yourself, I knew that he was the complete screw up of the world and would never lose any weight and whatever. The other thing it does for me today, I will say this, is that when people doubt me, it makes me work harder because I want to prove people wrong. But that is not a reason for me to achieve any of my goals in my life. My goals should be achieved because I want to achieve them, not because I want to prove somebody wrong. And, we just need to support each other. And I think it's the wolf pack, who most of you guys are that watch my videos on a daily basis. We can support each other through whatever we're going through, So I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.